it does seem that you're really knowledgeable about a lot of different topics. So the natural question, a bunch of people ask this, which is, how do you keep learning new things? Do you have like practical advice if you were to introspect, like taking notes, allocate time,
God.
or do you just mess around and just allow your curiosity to drive
I'll write these people a self-help book and I'll charge $67 for it. And
you? What's chapter
I
one?
will write on the cover of the self-help book, all of this advice is completely meaningless, but
Yeah.
you're going to be a sucker and buy this book anyway.
Yeah.
And the one lesson that I hope they take away from the book is that I can't give you a meaningful answer to that.
That's interesting. Let me translate that. Is you haven't really thought about what it is you do systematically, because you could reduce it. And there's some people, I mean, I've met brilliant people that, I mean, this is really clear with athletes. Some are just, the best in the world at something. And they have zero interest in writing a self-help book about, or how to master this game. And then there's some athletes who become great coaches and they love the analysis, perhaps the over-analysis. And you right now, at least at your age, which is an interesting, you're in the middle of the battle. You're like the warriors that have zero interest in writing books. So you're in the middle of the battle. So you have, yeah.
This is a fair point. I do think I have a certain aversion to this kind of deliberate, intentional way of living life.
You're eventually, the hilarity of this, especially since this is recorded, it will reveal beautifully the absurdity when you finally do publish this book. And I guarantee you will.
But it's
The story of Comma AI, it'll be a biography written about you. They'll be better, I guess.
And you might be able to learn some cute lessons if you're starting a company like Comma AI from that book. But if you're asking generic questions like, how do I be good at things? Dude, I don't know.
Well, the interesting...
Do them a lot.
Do them a lot. But the interesting thing here is learning things outside of your current trajectory, which is what it feels like from an outsider's perspective. I mean, that I don't know if there's advice on that, but it is an interesting curiosity. When you become really busy, you're running a company.
Part-time.
Yeah. But like there's a natural inclination and trend, like just the momentum of life carries you into a particular direction of wanting to focus, and this kind of dispersion that curiosity can lead to gets harder and harder with time, because you get really good at certain things and it sucks trying things that you're not good at, like trying to figure them out. I mean, you do this with your live streams. You're on the fly figuring stuff out. You don't mind looking dumb.
No.
Like, you just figure it out pretty quickly.
Sometimes I try things and I don't figure them out quickly.
Fail.
My chess rating is like a 1400, despite putting like a couple hundred hours in. It's pathetic. I mean, to be fair, I know that I could do it better if I did it better. Like, don't play 5-minute games, play 15-minute games at least. Like, I know these things, but it doesn't stick nicely in my knowledge tree.